Every like, every comment, and every subscriber gives me motivation daily to bring you guys the best MMA content on YouTube. What's up, everybody? I would like to welcome you guys back to Trippy Speaks UFC. We are the best MMA content creation. We are the champions, matter of fact, of the MMA content creation world. The rest of the world is just contenders. Now look, is Dustin Poirier the best lightweight in the world? Can Dustin Poirier beat Charles Olivera? Let's talk about it, shall we? Dustin Poirier has been knocked down so many times in his career, and he finally gets another legitimate shot at calling himself the undisputed champ. But not just figuratively, he literally has a tall task in front of him in Charles Olivera. A lot of people think that Dustin Poirier is the true champion at 155, but in my opinion, he has to beat Charles Olivera for me to consider him that guy. Charles, who has taken an underrated path to undisputed goals, Charles Olivera is no slouch, especially at 155. When you look at this fight on paper, it's pretty much actually pretty even. But when it comes to matching up skill for skill, you'll find that's also pretty even. The striking game, in my opinion, is almost as even as you can get. Charles Olivera has underrated boxing. Dustin Poirier has some of the best hands in the division. Dustin, in my opinion, has the better boxing due to the fact that Charles Olivera lacks basic head movement and stands very tall. Although that hasn't affected his offense while striking, it is very bad for his defense due to the fact that for the times Charles does get hit, it seems to have a heavy effect on him. While Charles may not have the better boxing, he has by far the better kicks in my book. Charles Olivera is a much better kicker than Dustin Poirier. It's almost quite dead even on the feet. One has better hands and one has better kicks. And when they mix it, it's pretty much 50-50 on the feet, because I also believe their power is very comparable. Although where their skills differ is on the ground. In my opinion, Charles Olivera has the best jiu-jitsu in the division. And I don't even think that Dustin Poirier, honestly, even him, can hang too long in a grappling match with Olivera. But that's the thing. All he has to do is keep himself safe. When it comes to the grappling, I know I say Charles Olivera beats Dustin, but after what I saw in that third fight with Conor, it shows me that I was completely oblivious to the obvious progression in Dustin Poirier's skills, and I will never underestimate him in another fight. But Charles Olivera is giving me the impression that he is not going anywhere soon. If Dustin Poirier wants to win this fight, he somehow has to find a way to outstrike Charles Olivera. And I think he can, but he will have to pressure Charles Olivera. Charles Olivera is very good when you allow him space and for him to work his game plan. But he can become very average when you make him very uncomfortable. In the cage, Dustin has to take this. He literally has to treat this fight and take his game plan against McGregor and has to make it a dogfight in there in order to beat Charles Olivera. Although Conor had danger with the power, Charles Olivera doesn't only have danger with power, but he also has danger with submissions and takedowns. But I don't think his wrestling is good enough to take Dustin down, but he is very sneaky. He even took down Michael Chandler, so this is an interesting fight. But I just feel like Conor had a better chance, but Charles has to utilize a bunch of kicks and push Dustin back and force Dustin to circle the cage and control the pace. If he does that, it will open up his kicks and set up some of his boxing and possibly hurt Dustin and force him to shoot a bad shot. As for Dustin, his best game plan is to come out and immediately make Charles uncomfortable. Pressure him, hit him to the body, mix it up to the face, but he won't have the takedowns, which is something he did have against Conor. How is this going to affect him? We will have to wait and see. And the way I see it, this fight is 50-50 in my books. I can see either guy winning. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And also, let's get a debate started in the comments. I want to know what you guys think. There will be another upload this week, 2 more uploads, including the podcast. If there's much to talk about on it, I'll find something to talk about on it. But I appreciate you guys listening and watching. It's been your boy Trippy, and I'm out, man.